YouTube started.
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got the crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin base the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash registers ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do it feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. What up? What up? What's good, everybody?
What up?
We back. We got some more updates for y'all. Just a couple things. Nothing too crazy. I think the biggest news that came out was the Democrats finally put in their offer for the framework for the crypto market structure bill. So that was, I think, the biggest thing that came out after we hopped off. But we do have some other articles to go over. We got voters head to polls in Virginia race backed by crypto spending. We're gonna get to that. And then we have the first Dogecoin ETF to launch on September 11th. So I don't know why Elon and them chose that date, but okay. Because y'all know he had something to do with that. I don't know what's up with that. So we're gonna get into that as well. Yeah, listen. A lot of y'all ain't bullish enough for me, gang. Like,
what you mean?
Cause I just let me just put some stuff into perspective real quick. Like let's be completely honest. So NASDAQ fails to tokenize stocks right before rate cuts. Okay, and ETF approval. Okay, y'all ain't bullish enough. Cause it's like NASDAQ been in the mix, but it was like now they're like, yeah, we finna tokenize the stocks. And they announced this and they filed this motion with the SEC to get this done. And they filed it right before rate cuts. So we know where we're headed. You know what I'm saying? 2026 bull run gonna be crazy. About to be crazy, man. And it starts this year. So like even the run we're gonna see at the end of this year is not gonna compare to what y'all gonna see in 2026. Because NASDAQ wants the stocks tokenized over there by Q3 2026. So shit's finna get moving.
Yep.
Things are finna move swiftly. So yeah, definitely get your affairs on order for sure.
Nah, this is the time to do it, fam. This is the time to do it. So who knows what the rest of the month is gonna lead to. This is an important couple of weeks, right? Next couple of weeks is very important.
It is. Next week is going we're supposed to get the rate cuts, I guess next week is what they're saying. It's interesting. Kurt had a good point on his story. I don't know if y'all follow him on X or anything, but let me actually pull it up. I thought this was hella interesting. Let me point this out. Hopefully it didn't expire. Damn, I think it might have. But it was okay, so basically it was something about Japan. We're doing something on, let me see. It was something about the dates. I'm gonna see if Kurt can send me that post, and then I'll get back to y'all on it. But the dates are very interesting. We're getting rate cuts on the 15th or the 16th, and then Japan is, I think, doing something on like the 18th or the 19th. It's just kind of weird, you know what I'm saying, with that whole Japan thing. So, yeah, I would just be paying attention. Like, it's about to be interesting. The next couple weeks about to be interesting. The rest of this month is interesting, truth be told. So, yeah, this is definitely some bullish times. Everybody definitely should be very bullish. If I was y'all, I'd have a resignation letter in my glove compartment in my car. If I was still punching the clock, I'd have that motherfucker on standby. Honestly, I'd keep it in my book bag.
Damn, for real.
My bag. I promise you, because it's coming. It's coming. I would just have it ready.
Have it ready.
All I need to do is put a date on it. Only thing I need to do. Oh, Japan's prime minister resigned?
Oh shit.
Did that happen today? Japan Prime Minister resigned. Oh shit, I missed that. Let me see. I gotta look that up. Somebody said I have it folded in my wallet.
Yeah, so that's the second prime minister in a couple the past several days. Because remember we talked about France yesterday, and they prime minister.
Damn.
They
Okay,
seen
what is going on?
they seen 3 prime minister in the past 5 years too. Damn.
Japan?
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Corruption at its finest, child.
Damn. Good looking, Jose, for that. Damn.
Yeah, because I didn't even catch that news. I didn't even catch that. Okay. So yeah, y'all, we got some articles to go over though. So we'll go over this first article. We can go over the first Dogecoin ETF to launch on September 11th.
Okay.
On my screen.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Okay. First Dogecoin about to launch September 11th. 2 days. So basically, what happened was Bloomberg analyst Eric Balkanis said that the U.S. Dogecoin ETF will launch this Thursday, September 11th, and the fund is from Rex Osprey and will trade under the ticker DOJE. So Doge. All right. So he called it the start of the meme coin ETF era. So why this ETF is unusual is because it's the first U.S. ETF designed to hold an asset that has no utility on purpose. You know, his words about, the Dogecoin meme origins, and it's used a faster approval path. So basically it was registered under the Investment Company Act of 1940, which can avoid the longer 19B4 process used for spot crypto ETFs. So they went around the process to go to another process that will speed up the process. So they structured it as a C corporation, giving Doge exposure through a Cayman Islands subsidiary. Wow. So Rex Osprey used a similar setup for staking his Solana fund, SSK. So they've done this structure before. And the caveat is some investors worry that the structure could lead to higher taxes, potentially double taxation at the corporate and shareholders level. Oh no, more taxes. And it matters because it could make buying Doge easier for regular investors via brokerage accounts without dealing with, wallets or exchanges as always. And it lets Rex Osprey, that company, move faster than rivals still in the slower, phase using the Securities Acts of 1933 route. And it may open doors to more meme coin ETFs. How do you feel about meme coin ETFs, friend? Because I told jokers, man. They're not just saying they're gonna get creative with these ETFs, man.
Yeah, they are. I think they're doing it to confuse people, to throw people off, truthfully. But no, it's interesting. I think you'll see a Dogecoin one. Don't be surprised when you see a Shiba one as well. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So the Dogecoin Foundation and its corporate arm, House of Doge, backed this move. They want Doge used for payments, tokenized projects, stake style yield products, and cross-border transfers. So they're trying to make it, utilized, across the board. And then they talk about custody and execution. And the House of Doge partnered with Bitstamp USA, now under Robinhood with the ticker Hood, to hold and manage official Dogecoin treasury on Robinhood's platform, Bitstamp. And the goal is transparency, stability, and a base yield for yield products to push Doge further into mainstream finance. So they're trying to further use the case for Doge when it necessarily didn't have one to begin with. Because it started off, ain't that the one that started off as a joke anyway?
Yes, it did. It did, like most of these meme coins do. So, no, this is, I don't know how this is gonna work out. I don't know. I don't like the way my brain operates. I don't understand how this is gonna work out. I don't.
Well, shout out to Edward. Edward said it's how the volume moves fast because there's a lot of volume probably through these meme coins. So they just want to make money. They just want to make some fast money.
They just want the liquid. Okay.
They just want to make some fast money. Okay. Nah, that's a good point. Oh man, things is moving fast as hell. So yeah, fam. Dogecoin. I don't know I don't know. I think people still kind of hold Dogecoin, like they hold
No,
like
mad people still hold Dogecoin.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
nah,
I
they
think I
still
think
believe in the project.
I think people, just by default, you hold Dogecoin like you hold like Ethereum or Bitcoin at this point. Even if it's not your biggest holding, you just got some Dogecoin on the side.
Yep, yep.
Right.
All
Somebody
right.
says Shiba has more utility than Doge.
It do. It do. Cause they you got they got Bone, they got the whole burn thing. Like Shiba do got some stuff going on over there. That's why I said that Shiba Inu spot ETF gonna be coming soon too.
I guess time will tell.
Yeah,
Time
time
will
will
tell.
tell. Time will tell. So we'll see how all this gonna work out, how all this gonna look. What's good, Preston? Preston in
What's
here.
good? What's good?
But
What's good?
so yeah, this next article is about voters head to polls in Virginia race backed by crypto spending.
So
What is going on with that?
so
What's going
VA. Shout out to my people's in VA, fam. So voters in Virginia's 11th congressional district are choosing to replace the late Republican or Representative Jerry Connolly in the special election. The candidates are Democrat James Walkinshaw and Republican Stuart Wichson. The district is usually strongly Democratic, and many outlets say Walkinshaw is favored. So, why crypto is involved with this is because Protect Progress, a political action committee affiliated with pro crypto group Fairshake, spent over $1 million on ads in June to help Walkinshaw win his Democratic primary. Damn. So we got crypto helping people win their primaries up here. Neither candidate is running on strong crypto platform, but outside money can still influence elections, as we know. And Protect Progress, $1 million backing of Walkinshaw is the primary, is the primary thing. And the campaign funds, he raised over $1 million versus Wichton's 224,000. Damn. So he used crypto to raise money, and he raised maybe about $800,000 more than the dude that he's run against.
Oh
And then
wow.
as of Tuesday, there weren't other major crypto industry spins reported in this race. So that was the only news that came out about that. And it matters because if he wins, Democrats gain one House seat, tightening Republicans' already slim majority. That could make it harder for Republicans to pass bills without some Democratic support. And this race could hint at how Fair Shake and other affiliates spend in 2025 and beyond, and more than $130 million into 2024 races to boost pro crypto candidates or oppose anti crypto ones. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of this. I think we talked about this, during the presidential election and how like crypto was going to be involved in the whole process.
We told y'all before the election that crypto was going to determine who the president was going to be. And,
Absolutely.
and and I've been very vocal about this, especially with like family, friends, because people cut me off because I was very vocal about this. But I told y'all the candidate that was going to be pro crypto was going to win. Now, take it or leave it, but had Kamala came in there with the right pitch and could have really convinced people that she was pro crypto, she would have got my vote. But she couldn't convince people. That lady don't even know what the hell going on. So it's the same thing with all these other elections and stuff, like the pro crypto part, because people are tired. This is a way out. This is freedom in a sense. Like people just want to get up and dictate their day. Like so,
Yeah.
yeah, this is people see what's going on. They see the opportunity here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pros and cons to everything. I'm not saying that this is just going to be the perfect scenario, but yes, these are investments that people have, and people are ready for this new system, and they're ready to get involved. And yeah,
So they say if Fair Shake, the company that's involved with this whole process right now, spends even more in 2026, like before the midterms, it could affect which party controls the House or the Senate in 2027, especially with current slim GOP majorities. Damn, everybody waiting on crypto, fam.
everybody. We told y'all it was the world. What we say yesterday? The whole world is waiting on crypto. Everybody is waiting on that moment. So you know what I'm
Jeez.
saying? I don't know what the hell they got going on, but like, it's go time. It's go time for sure.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
fact.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
That's what
crazy.
she said when I got my vote.
You said,
Robbie,
oh damn.
if it had been the opposite, so like let's say Trump wasn't pro crypto and Kamala was, I would have had to break down and gave the cackling little lady my vote. But
Oh yeah.
that wasn't the
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it all because the candidates that are pro crypto have the money to win the elections that they running in. So, because yeah, the crypto bros showing up and supporting, and they getting the bread. Like y'all know that's how politics work. Money wins. You know what I'm saying?
Always.
If you got the bread to back you, you're more than likely gonna win. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money, you don't got the money, you ain't gonna win. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. So now this is some exciting time. So y'all are just seeing it in real time, like how many people are actually really oh,
Hey.
that's cool.
Yep.
That was nice. Thank you. Whoever sent the butterfly. Oh shoot, we got a
Hey.
oh,
Appreciate you, Edwin. Appreciate you.
appreciate that. Appreciate that, Edwin. But yeah, y'all, yeah. This doesn't shock me whatsoever because me and you had already discussed this. Like
Yep.
we was telling y'all like this is the direction the world is going in, gang.
No,
Get
it is.
get used to it. Like people want a faster system. Like but other than the profits and the return on investment, this slow ass banking system got to go. This is frustrating. If you go abroad and you trying to, what I'm saying, get money, and it's the process is just it's too it takes too long. It's slow. It too many fees. Like what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, people trying to, and then it's mad people. Y'all gotta remember how many people have moved just to America from their countries, and they trying to send money back to their families, and it's just costing a lot of money for them to do that. So, that's another reason why people are waiting on this system. So now, Virginia, I see what's going on.
Yep.
It says going forward, candidates won't be able to win without the crypto vote. Exactly. Exactly. And this was, and I think an article had actually came out about that. It's how the crypto bros were going to determine the election. That's why we had
Mhm.
got on live and talked about it. That whoever whoever was going to be pro crypto was going to win, and people didn't, what I'm saying, of course old heads didn't think that was going to determine the election. And I kept telling everybody the determination of the election was who was pro crypto. The people, us crypto people, us crypto holders, we determined the election. Seriously, we really did.
Sure did. Sure did.
We did.
Sure did.
Trump would not have won if he was not pro crypto. He would not have won again.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have. Kamala would
Like
have won.
like you said, the people that's not paying attention, they wouldn't even think
Yeah,
like
they wouldn't even think to know that though.
yeah.
But yeah, if Trump was not pro crypto, Trump would not have won the election. He would not have. He wouldn't have. He was not winning that election without our
Mhm.
votes. So yeah. So anyway, now we gotta talk about these stupid ass Democrats. I can't stand fucking Democrats. I'm independent, by the way. I don't like Republicans either, but I really, really, really don't like Democrats. Um, but yes, U.S. Senate Democrats offer competing framework for crypto market structure.
Mm. So what happened? So basically 12 Democratic US senators released their own plan, their own. So 12 of these guys released their own framework for new crypto market rules. It's a response to Republicans on the Senate Banking Committee who want to pass their crypto market structure bill soon. And it matters because clear rules decide, who regulates which crypto assets, the SEC versus the CFTC, how consumers are protected, and how markets stay fair, just in the balance of everything. And both parties say that they want clarity, but they disagree on the timing and some details still. And
Right.
then this is what the Democrats are proposing. This is what they're proposing. Take more time to get a strong bipartisan bill, not to rush it. Let's not rush this. And they got 7 key pillars of high level goals, including consumer protection and clear rules of the road, closing the gap in spot market for crypto assets that aren't securities, you know, fighting illicit finance, basically stop crypto from being used for crime, ensuring the SEC and the CFTC and the Treasury get more resources to supervise crypto, and they want stricter anti-corruption measures. The irony of it, right? limit what elected officials and their families can do with crypto while in office. Requires.
That's Maxine put that bullshit in. Girl, that's Maxine. Her dumb ass.
I want to know who the 12 was. I want to know who the 12 was for sure. But yeah. So they want to require stronger disclosures. They don't want they don't want elected officials and families involved with crypto while they're in office. So that's cheating. That's gaming the system. That's gaming the system, fam. You can't game the system, especially if you're a politician. Remember that, kids. All right.
It's probably because it's with crypto. I'm sorry, with blockchain being transparent, you'll be able to see, because whatever they buy, we're just gonna go buy.
Yeah.
Whatever the president buys, you're just gonna go buy whatever the president buys.
I mean,
but I mean, truthfully, the way crypto and the direction we're going in with crypto, like, people about to be priced out of most of this shit anyway. So it ain't even really finna matter. Like, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it ain't even finna matter.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, like, y'all about to be priced out. That's why I don't know why that matters so much to them. Like y'all don't want it. Like, this is because the Democrats are doing that because of Trump's involvement in crypto, because he has World Liberty Financial and all of that. So that's why they're saying all that. This is just an anti-Trump thing. But it doesn't make sense. Like, the Democrats make zero sense. This is why I do not fuck with them. It makes zero sense because Democrats, like I've said this before, and I'll go on record and say it again. He is already wealthy. He is already a billionaire.
Like, he's gonna get more money. He's gonna get more money and more power. Yes.
Yeah, and it's nothing. And the crazy part is, and it's so serious to him that I don't think he'll do this. But if it's really that serious, like, we all know that this is for theatrics, so I'm just talking points.
Yeah.
You could just step down, because it's too much money on the line. Fuck running the country, nigga. I'm on some running the world type shit. Like, I mean, I know America kind of essentially does run the world, but he on some Rothschild shit. He's trying to turn the Trump name into some Rothschild shit. He on a bigger agenda here. So if I have to step down from being president to make this happen before I die, to leave this behind for my bloodline, 2 fingers, America. Hey, JD Vance, the fuck? Like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, that's why I said they just that. Like, I hate them because they just gonna make it. They're gonna get, like, we could get this done in simple terms and just get it done, but they're gonna prolong it for another week, 2 weeks to a month or whatever, and make the shit just take too long because they just assholes.
Here's the dilemma with what you just said. Will his ego let him step down? I know he about his money, but his ego is pretty crazy.
He's a New Yorker.
Yeah,
so
money, ego. Which one do you care about? And I know
he got to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? He'll be trying to prove a point.
So
yeah, but everything is planned. This is just for entertainment purposes. It's just for talking points. Everything is planned. Like, this shit's planned out. We know that.
Yeah. We just.
This is just for talking points.
This for kicks, fam.
Yes, kid was for real.
Then in the background, the politics that's in the background is Democrats are currently in the minority in the Senate, so it's unclear if Republicans will adopt these recommendations. And then the GOP timeline is the goal, right? Banking committee must pass by October, the agriculture committee by November, and they aim to become law by 2026, right? Republican banking chair Senator Tim Scott said he expects a 12 to 18 Democrats to support the GOP bill called the Responsible Financial Innovation Act. And then the regulator leadership issues are as thus. Democrats highlight a leadership vacuum at the CFTC. Only one commissioner is in place. Acting chair is Caroline Pham after others left. President Trump has nominated Brian Quintes to replace Pham. She'll leave after a replacement is confirmed. We talked about that a week or two ago. And then as of now, 4 CFTC seats remain unfilled. So Democrats argued that the administration has removed Democratic commissioners and has been slow to nominate replacements, which could weaken oversight. Well, I guess that's part of the reason. That's part of the reason. and then recent this Jokers has got a vendetta, fam. They got a vendetta. Recent legislative context is the Senate passed the Genius Act, and next up is the broader market structure bill, just to give you the timeline. And the House passed this version, the Clarity Act, with bipartisan support. And then the anti-central bank digital currency, anti-CBDC bill has almost no Democratic support. And then they talk about ethics and everything. But what's ethical when it comes to politics anyway?
Nothing.
What's
Absolutely
ethics?
nothing.
What's ethics?
All of this is theater. Nothing is ethical.
Jeez, thank you guys for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. And then they said, basically what we're gonna watch for is whether Republicans integrate any Democratic pillars before committee markups. If enough Democrats even back the GOP bill to move forward this fall, and the CFTC leadership confirmations, with all those open seats. I mean, somebody is somebody qualified for the job? I'm sure somebody qualified for the job at the CFTC. They're just gonna put whoever they want in there anyway. And then how ethics provisions about politicians' crypto activities show up on the final text. Man, crazy that we're talking about ethics when it comes to crypto, but they never talk about it when it comes to stocks, bonds, treasuries, or any shit like that, fam.
No, there is no. It's theater game. All I can do is laugh at these people, because the crazy part is, like, bro, it's transparent. Like, everything that they asking for, the Democrats are just being extra. They're just being extra, because it's like everything y'all asking for is like, bro, this is already done. Like, they literally, this technology is so, like, I guess, like, it's so futuristic that it's like anything y'all asking for, it's like it already does that. So y'all just being extra.
Yeah, they're just throwing a hissy fit, fam. Like,
Yeah.
chill, fam. Let's just get paid. You're gonna get paid, fam. No, we don't want him to get. They just don't want this one guy to get paid, fam.
They don't want Trump to get the glory for producing, because what's going to happen is Trump is going to be the president. Crypto going to take off between 2026 and 2027. He's going to create more millionaires than any president in the history of the world.
What Jay-Z say on Drake's song Pound Cake? He said, I made more millionaires than the lottery.
Yeah. And so that's what it is. It's because he'll get the glory for producing during his presidency. The most millionaires were generated during his presidency, and that is what is pissing the Democrats off, is that Trump will have that in his back pocket, and anything that he's done that was bad or negative will be overshadowed, because all we're gonna know is Trump created whatever the number gonna be, amount of millionaires.
Listen, I can't wait to watch.
So we're creating ourselves. The point, but it is happening under his presidency. So those numbers follow Trump. I'm not saying like he didn't create. I shouldn't have said created, but you're gonna become a millionaire during his presidency. He
the poster child for this.
He's the poster child for it. But truthfully, you don't get the millions unless Trump signs the bills. You don't get the millions unless he signs the market structure bill, the Genius Act, and get all the shit done. Truthfully, because as you can see, we had a president who sat there and sat on the Genius Act or the stablecoin bill the entire 4 years he was in there. He sat on regulations the whole 4 years and did absolutely nothing. So Trump does get the credit for your millions, and whether y'all like him or not, he gets the credit for it. He's gonna get the credit for it, and that's what they dislike. I gotta make my niece some nuggets because she just about to die.
I can't wait to watch these lives. Oh yeah, go ahead. I can't wait to watch these lives back in, when we get to 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. I can't wait to watch these lives again. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't give a shit what 47 has done. I want to retire with my queen with millions. That's what I'm talking about. Like, let me know if y'all really care, fam. Do y'all care that Trump is going to become a trillionaire? Elon's going to become a trillionaire? Do y'all care that, Mark Cuban, like all these guys, they're going to become like trillionaires because they're in crypto? Like, who cares, fam? Give me mine so we can proceed. We live on the money planet. He has to, in order for JD to be elected. I'm seeing no's across the board, right? Yeah, the replay value is going to be insane, fam. It is going to be insane. I'm rich in the bank. The bank has to clear the check. I don't give a damn. Yep. I could care less. I have them saved on YouTube since y'all started. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to watch these. Yep. And then over here on YouTube, realistic question: have you both read these bills through and through? Some of them. I put some of them through the AI. You know what I'm saying? It's always casualties in bills and casualties in war, fam. We just on the side where, hey, we're gonna pick the road where all this innovation is gonna take place. So if AI, robots, crypto, all this stuff is coming, that's the side I'm gonna be on, right? So, yo, D, we good. Yeah, we good, fam. We good. Jokes is like, as long as I become a millionaire, like we don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just want to be part of history. You know when they read the history books, in the future, they're gonna be like people that invested in crypto. You know what I'm saying? Just like how they said about Google and any of these companies that are Fortune 500 companies now, they're gonna be like, man, any of these guys that invested into digital assets back in the early 2020s, you know, right? They're gonna be the ones. Right? It's gonna be like what we said before, like cats that invested in oil way back in the day. It's gonna be like that. Right? I just wanted to know what we feel about the downside of all this. Well, everything, I'm gonna say this. There's Frankie Beverly and Mays, joy, pain, sunshine, rain. We always need duality, right? There's always the yin and the yang. We're always gonna need something over here to make something go over there. So, you just gotta catch the swing up. That's all it is, And you gotta do the best you can. Shout out to Dr. Africa. He said you just gotta do the best you can. I live by that. You just gotta do the best you can. You do the best you can for real. Like you gave it all you got, yo. Right? Joy, pain, sunshine, rain. Exactly. To become billionaires, you have to invest and produce and build on the AI. Yeah. If you wanna like scale up, you're gonna have to have those ideas that you have to solve, like big ideas for sure. So it's all good. We're gonna will the bull run go higher when the rate cuts? I mean, when the rate cuts happen, is something gonna happen? Listen, whatever's gonna happen in crypto, it's gonna happen in the next couple months, man. Whatever's gonna happen in crypto is gonna happen in the next couple months, right?
Yeah. All right, y'all. My bad.
Now,
I had to make her some eggs. What happened?
Now, we was just talking about the replay value on this shit. Come 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030 on our videos.
Oh, man. Yeah. If they still up.
Nah, it's just
if they still up, because I don't want to be bothered. I'm gonna be one of them rich people that whatever I do as a philanthropist is what I do. Outside of that, I don't want to be bothered.
Yep.
I don't want to be bothered because I'm gonna remember that during these times, the most bullish times with the biggest opportunity and best timing, instead of y'all getting these assets, y'all was talking about who's a rat. I'm not letting that shit go.
You're not letting
I'm
that
never
shit
gonna forget it. We're gonna be in 2028 and I'm gonna bring it back up. And I'm gonna say, y'all remember in September of 2025 when we was on the brink of the bull market, that instead of these people learning about this multi-million-dollar opportunity, they wanted to talk about what constitutes a rat.
Damn. And having full out debates about it.
For sure. And then Paige said them job numbers were at villain levels. The rate cut should help crypto. Yeah, for sure. Man, them job numbers was horrible. What I think happened was that them was the job numbers that we really were supposed to see between 2020 and 2024.
Yeah.
Then Trump and them just spilled the beans because it's his first year. So that shit actually falls under Biden's economy. So that just tells you that the Democrats lied to y'all the whole goddamn time. I mean, they all lied, but they really was manipulating the numbers. Like the numbers ain't real.
That's a great point, Ashley. That's a great point.
That just tells y'all I got lied to the whole 4 years.
That's a great point, fam. Like This shit just ain't start last week.
I do think it was odd that the number was of 911K and 911 is a square. I do think that, but y'all, that's a whole nother conversation. Y'all always trying to go there. Y'all always trying to go there. No, it can't. It's not Trump, gang. It's not Trump. It's only August. You can't put them 911K. What? Because like, yeah, you can't put that on. You can't put not the whole 911. Maybe you could. Yeah, you could put give him some of the responsibility, but you can't put all of that on Trump. You can't.
In 8 months, in 9 months, we snowballed that crazy.
Hell no. Hell no, we was already snowballing. Like we was saying it the whole time. Like we kept telling y'all the whole time. We've been going live since 2022. We was telling y'all the whole time. We in a recession. We in a recession. We in a recession. Then it turned into we in a depression. We in a depression. We in a depression. People ain't got no money. We was telling y'all, we like, bro, look at everything going on. More and more people are digging in their 401ks for survival. People are selling off their assets for survival. We was telling y'all this between 2020 and 2024. Then in 2025, you get the real numbers, which is 911,000. Hell yeah, that's Biden economy, nigga. I'm not putting all that. I don't like either one of them. But if we gotta be completely honest here, nigga, that shit, you can't put all that shit on Trump. You can't. That would be.
Don't you put that on me. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me.
Maybe we could put 250 to 300,000 of the number on Trump. And then the rest of it is on Biden's ass. But y'all won't get in the real numbers the whole time. That's the thing. This is why all these numbers, the GDP, everything, this is why all this stuff is going on the blockchain for full transparency. Right. So they can't be lying no more. Because that's all they did the whole day. Lie. They made it seem like, no, the economy's great. It's thriving. Y'all saw Jerome? He was lying the whole time. We watched Jerome age in real time because he got up that shit. Killing me had to get up there and lie to y'all like that. Yeah. We're doing great. We're strong. We have a strong economy. Everything's great.
Oh, man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We kept sitting here telling how long have we been saying that people are not getting jobs? This is the first time where it's been a minute. Because it used to be like, damn, like if a job got on your nerves, we was getting up out of there. That's what millennials was known for. Remember that conversation? Everybody was saying millennials, y'all don't keep no jobs. Y'all always going on to the next. Y'all was complaining about us job hopping because we go to the next better opportunity and more pay. Okay, so we went from that conversation to I done did 200 job applications this month. And I ain't got one interview. The conversation switched between 2020 and 2024. Then y'all getting on here telling me, no, that was Trump. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This shit is funny though. It's funny. I have been working for 45 years. Oh, what Edwin talking about?
Oh, nah. He about to retire. He said I'm about to retire in 2 months.
Exactly. But yeah, all them numbers rigged and manipulated. Hell, the 911K, and probably because Trump just ain't want to look that bad, is probably worse than that. Yeah. I was telling D that earlier. I said I think it's more than 911K. Yeah, they just didn't want to hit the milli.
They didn't want to go.
For ritualistic purposes, say 911.
Yo, that shit would have hit a milli. I would be like, yo, you gotta play Lil Wayne a milli. You gotta put it a milli.
You gotta play a milli. We might as well play Lil Wayne a milli for real.
That's facts.
The way they manipulate them goddamn them numbers always been manipulated.
Who that? Oh, what's good, Rick? Peace.
Rick. Yeah, Rick. We were trying to leave people these numbers manipulated, man. You gotta let them know, like they've been manipulating these numbers for ever, the whole time, for real. Imagine what they was doing before we had computers, before we could actually see shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely been rigged and manipulated the whole time. You know what I mean? But that's why we've been telling people about the dollar and inflation and how to preserve your wealth and get to these assets. You know what I'm saying? And then when the good thing about what we're seeing is we're getting confirmation of what we've been talking about and what we've been seeing. And now this space is being legitimized.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And so everything that we're doing, everything that we've been saying, not only is it aging well, but we're literally saving and changing people's lives on a magnitude that's going to have a ripple effect that's greater than we even realize, because it's going to affect their children and their children's children and their legacy and everything else. But it's crazy to see that we see so clear while everybody else has been distracted. You know, we really see what's going on and we got our pulse on the whole reality
of the global financial situation. So, man, you know, we blessed. We some blessed people, man, to have the eyes that we have and the ears that we have and the logic and reasoning and the wisdom that we have, because they didn't want us to get to this point. You know, they didn't want us to be so connected. They didn't want us to be so informed. They didn't want us reading and writing, let alone starting understanding the games and the tricks that they playing. You know, but we at that end game stage right now. We at that end game stage right now. The veil is being unlifted.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Uplifted, and people are waking up, and the whole world is waking up. And that's the thing. That's why we're seeing them. They dumping treasuries right now. Japan and China, they dumping treasuries. We're seeing, obviously, you know, these numbers that are coming out that are not good. You know, and obviously we know the Federal Reserve going to cut rates. Well, we get excited when we hear that the Federal Reserve is going to cut rates, but really, I just did a live stream on my Facebook talking about the donation lines, the food donation lines in my community. Man, they getting longer and longer.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seeing that.
No, and then it's this church over here by where I live, and it's been mad people over there, gang. Like people out here. That's what I'm telling you. It's bad out here, y'all. And it's been bad for a minute, but it's like it's really bad now because, like Rick said, now you're seeing it at the food line, the shelters and stuff. Like,
yep. You're seeing the bread lines like in the Great Depression when you look at the old black and white photos and you see people outside in the lines waiting for bread. It's the same thing with the food donation lines. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just a sign and symptom of a system in collapse. That's everything that we're seeing is just signs and symptoms of a system in collapse. And the system is collapsing right before our eyes, and they know it. But it's a controlled demolition, just like they did on, September 11th. Like it's a controlled the demolition of the economy, though, of the economy. And the difference is that, you know, we have the information and the opportunity and the access to capitalize on it, which they never wanted that. You know, they've created barriers for us to be able to access wealth and access knowledge and information, to learn how to live in the private versus the public and really understand. They didn't want us to even understand all this. But now we actually can get these assets that are critical to the global financial system, before they got in, before the institutions even got in themselves. You know, we're buying up the assets that are critical for the future of the global economy. And then not just buying it, but we understand it. And then we're teaching and showing other people how to do it as well. Yes. We're dangerous. And that's powerful.
It's very powerful. It's very powerful. I mean, listen, the direction we're going in, gang, I don't think people understand the magnitude of like really what's happening, truthfully. No. But the way they finessed it, the crazy part about everything you just said, the way they finessed it, and the reason why it's so, I guess, kind of controversial, or people have differences of opinion on this, is because they did not allow the media. That's why they didn't want it. That's why the Democrats changed the definition to the word recession. They changed the definition because they didn't want y'all to panic, because what it had caused a bank run, a civil war. So they didn't market, they didn't talk about it, and they didn't tell y'all truly how bad shit is, because everybody would have been in an uproar and panic. So to keep y'all see, if we don't say nothing, then it don't exist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they control your reality through terminology.
Bingo.
So your perception and reality is literally coded in the term that they will use.
Exactly.
So that's why they would change the words, or they change things, because it literally changes your reality or perception of what is.
Yeah, because y'all got to remember the difference between the 2008 crisis and right now is in 2008, we weren't on social media heavy. Not like we are now. Like now, X is the news. Instagram's the news. Facebook's the news. That was in 2008, we were still watching TV. We still was turning on CNN and Fox to get the news.
Yeah.
So that's it. So now that because the internet is so powerful, they had to keep y'all under control, because now we can communicate. We can communicate with whoever we want to all across the world via internet. Mm-hmm. So that alone was like, oh shit, we don't have enough control over them. So now, okay, well, just don't tell them we're in a recession. Don't tell them how bad the job numbers are. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Make it so bad. You know, a recession is generally 2 negative quarters in the economy. We had that back in 2022, fam. We had that back in 2022, but the tax was just like, yo, nah, we good though. You know what I'm saying? They was like, nah, we all right. We all right. But we had 2 negative quarters back in 2022.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So shit has been bad for a minute, and it's like
that's why I talk about.
Oh, go ahead.
That's why I talk about gold. No, I was just gonna say this. Gold is that indicator to let you know that there's a global financial crisis. that is coming. It's not even necessarily that but it's here. When you see gold hitting all-time highs like it is right now, okay, and going higher, that is a warning sign. That is an indicator. That is a message from central banks to other central banks, and other governments around the world, that there's loss in confidence in the present debt-based dollar financial system. And so to hedge against that, they're buying gold at rapid rates, greatest than ever in history. They're holding gold at rates, greater than ever in history, because they understand that the dollar matrix, this debt-based paradigm, is collapsing. Yes. And the only thing that's going to have value is what has always had value, which is God's money, gold and silver. And then, of course, you can't escape the digital revolution, AI, automation, robotics, blockchain. That is a part of the new reality as well. So obviously we're getting thrusted into the blockchain. But yeah, gold is definitely sending us a signal right now that there is a crisis coming. Yes. And we're already in it. And then obviously with the Federal Reserve, having to cut rates, which they probably will cut rates this month. A lot of people are already saying that. Like I was saying before, that's good for us because we understand what that means, and we're hedging in our favor for that rate cut by buying assets while they're undervalued before they devalue the dollar even more. But it's the masses of people who don't understand what we're saying and what we're doing and not doing what we're doing that are going to suffer because they don't have the knowledge. They're saving in dollars. They're holding dollars, and that's a losing strategy. They're going to get wiped out.
Exactly. And shout out to Steven for the super chat on YouTube. He said last year, his church community barbecue. They had a church community barbecue. It was over 200 people last year. He said this year it was over 600 people there. People hungry.
Wow.
That's a huge drunk. Y'all gotta remember, church. With me growing up in the church, I kind of know how them type of functions go, and people don't really be showing up to them shits like that unless you go to the church, or you know what I'm saying. That grandma got the kids, she bringing the kids with her or something. So it don't be like huge turnouts. But for a 200 to 600 jump tells me people is broke and hungry as hell. They ain't got no food in the house. Because that's a huge jump for a church. It is. Damn, I know y'all ran out of food.
Oh yeah, 600 people, 600 heads.
2008, at least in 2008, we had Occupy Wall Street. They had, the Tea Party. People were becoming conscious of how Wall Street and the banks were screwing the masses of people out of their wealth and putting them in positions where they were on the street or hungry or homeless. But now I don't really see that. It's not the same kind of vibe where people are, really attacking the root of the problem, which is the banks, which is the Federal Reserve. It's like we're going to the people who created the problem for the solution. The problem is the Federal Reserve. They're public enemy number one. The problem is the banks and their fractional reserve lending policy. Yes. And their mild distribution of loans and wealth and everything else. Like they're the problem. But I don't see that type of motion, and people, like we did in 2008, where people at least were becoming, at least are kind of aware of who the real enemy of the people was.
I definitely agree with that too, bro. I definitely agree with that. So I think like you said, gold is definitely a great indicator. That's why you're seeing gold go to all these new all-time highs. That's why I was like, anybody that ain't been, that's been around the block a couple times, like Edwin's trying to tell y'all in here, like, listen, he's seen it. He's seen this shit before. It's happening. So it's like, y'all need to take advantage of these opportunities while they're affordable, because in the next coming weeks to months, it's going to be a different conversation. I already told y'all I ain't selling you none of my XRP. I don't give a fuck what you offer me. I ain't giving you nothing. We said I witnessed gold, silver, and platinum. Yep.
Any of them, copper, palladium, any of them shits. Tell them, Rick, any of them shits, man.
Yeah, so that's the thing about it. When you look at anything versus the dollar, everything looks good. Okay, everything is good. Anything real, physical, okay, against a dollar is much better. There's no point in holding on to dollars, saving dollars. Getting access to clean drinking water. If you don't know, go to findaspring.org. Okay, if you don't know where a spring is in your community, in your area, your town, you know where to get some clean drinking water. Findaspring.org. You know what I mean? Connect with your local farmers, because not everybody going to be able to, financially capitalize in the way that, a lot of us can, even though I don't like to make excuses for people, but at bare minimum, you want to know how to at least maintain, your standard of living, or, at least make sure that if something happens, because there has to be an event to take place to reset this thing. And I think a lot of people said it's cyber. There's going to be something. I don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, but they're going to do something. There's no way it just kind of rolls out, especially when you're talking about the exposing of the elite with their lists and things like that are coming out. And, you know, there's going to be people talking about Trump might be doing some high level arrests here. Or what. There's a lot of exposing of the system that's going on and the corruption in the system. And we probably will see some shakeups and things of that nature. But there will be some type of event that take place. So regardless, we just like to have options. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm just an options-oriented person. I'm a solutions-oriented person.
Yes.
So no matter what goes down, I want to have some options. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not digital. Maybe it's not physical. But at least you need to know how to have some, you know, access to clean drinking water, access to some, you know, some organic farm food, you know, access to a way to protect you and your family, access to, some medical supplies and things of this nature. Like it's critical. You know, it's not just all about money, but a lot of times the money can get all those things for you. You know, if we need to, we hop on that plane real quick. We hop on that boat real quick. We got something to barter with. We got something to value.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we definitely, you know, I tell you all the time, we're living in the most significant time period ever in history. The time period that we're living in right now will be talked about, debated, and studied for centuries to come.
It will.
This is greater than what you read about in World War I. This is greater than what you read about during the Great Depression. This is greater than Rome. Okay, this is greater than the Renaissance time period. Like, there's nothing in history that we know or read about that is more significant than the time period that we're living in right now on a global level. And we happen to be alive in this time period. So people really need to grasp the magnitude of where we are and the time and what must be done.
All I ask is that make sure my picture cute. I just want.
Well, look, that should have screenshotted that one. That was a good one right there.
Make sure my picture cute. That's all I ask. For real.
Yeah.
Just know I did it in style. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah, I like a lot of people don't know their great grandparents. I don't, but I know one thing for sure. All of us and people on this live stream who are not only getting the knowledge but actually applying the knowledge, our great grandchildren will know us. You know, the Bible talks about 7 generations. You know what I'm saying? You will be known. Your name will be echoed throughout the family, throughout the bloodline, because of the things that you're doing right now. For those who really understand how important this time is.
Yeah. Y'all better get ready, gang. Y'all better get ready. That's why I was telling them, Rick, like, even with NASDAQ being so vocal now and them, you know, applying with the SEC so that they can tokenize stocks, like, it's coming. It like we hear, like, if NASDAQ being vocal now, it's like we right around the corner. This is definitely the most pivotal time in crypto right now. Like, I can't push it any more than what I'm pushing it. It's disappointing because you're trying to explain to people all these different opportunities that they have and they just not hearing it. It's just so crazy to me. But it sucks because I don't think the 15-minute city thing gonna be too fun for some people, but they ain't gonna have a choice. We about to be in a crazy corrupt world. It's about to be I mean, we already in a crazy corrupt world, but it's about to get insane. Like,
I'll be in the 15-minute city visiting just to see how it look.
I ain't going over there. Fuck all that.
Just to see how it look.
I ain't getting robbed. Go ahead, D.
See how it look. I'll be in there.
You talking about just driving through? I'll ride.
I want to see how it look. Yeah. I gotta live in the mix of that if I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how that shit look, though. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if it's up to par with what we've been seeing in cinema over the years.
I'm gonna send my drone. I'm gonna send my drone over there and have the camera out and see what the fuck. Oh shit! Okay, that was y'all got going on. Okay.
Just think, it might get crazy to the point where you may not even be allowed to go over there if you're not in a certain.
Yeah, it's gonna. I told you I had a dream about this before, and this is kind of Telegram talk. I had a dream. I saw the 15-minute cities in the future already. I already saw how it looked. It's gonna be, and some of them gonna be raggedy. All of them ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna look like the future. It ain't gonna look like the Stellar Lumens movie with Wade Ripple and them. Like, it's literally gonna. Some of y'all shit gonna look like the slums for real.
It's gonna like Ready Player One.
Yeah,
niggas living in cars.
Yeah, some niggas is, and then some people gonna be in the burbs. I'm going to the burbs. I don't know about y'all. Yeah. I ain't no trench baby. I ain't trying to do that. Ain't trying to do that. But yeah, no, we in some great times. DeFi King sent me something interesting. I'm glad Rick is on here too.
Somebody said Earth is gonna be the hood. Mars is gonna be where the rich go. Earth already the hood, man.
I'm trying to figure out.
It's already ghetto over here.
How these niggas getting to Mars though? through the ocean.
Hey man, that's not the talk for now.
Hold on, let me. But yeah, shout out.
But I'm gonna say while you're looking for that, I'm gonna say about that Nasdaq and understand something that when these news and developments and partnerships and deals that we're seeing with institutional companies and projects along with the Web3 and stuff, they don't want this because they've been thriving in the old financial system. They have control over it. They've been winning. They don't want to convert over. That's why we're seeing this delay and the stalling, because this is evening up the playing field. It's being more inclusive. They losing control. So when you see them acknowledging, NASDAQ and they doing this and that, it's more confirmation that the system is collapsing. They're doing this because they have to. It's that transition. They can't stop it. The system is collapsing. It's resetting. This is where it's going. So they can't hold out anymore, and they have to get ready for the conversion. They're going to hold out as long as possible because they're winning in this matrix. In this matrix, they own and control everything. We're getting ready to go into a new matrix. So they want to convert over and, as they should, but they're going to wait till the last minute. But now that we're seeing this confirmation.
Yes.
Them cats at NASDAQ, when we was talking about it earlier, they was like, we are a reputable company. We've been around for a long time. Come with us. Come on over here. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it popping. And they doing side deals and shit. What
they don't call Gemini. They don't call
all of a sudden, though. Where they been at? The technology, they've been understood what this was.
They knew what it was. They called Gemini. Gemini got them right. And then and I told them earlier today, I said, watch all this stuff coming out with NASDAQ and all that. I said the DTCC about to release that platform that they demoed a couple months ago. Because they said it was coming out in 2025. Watch. It's going to be simultaneous with the rate cuts.
And they're going to be just in time for the next crisis or whatever that shit happens.
Just in time for the next crisis. That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out is what is this crisis about to be? Because good Lord.
Well, that's what I think Trump is preparing for. This National Guard stuff about crime and all that, it's a convenient, it's convenient, but there's always something bigger at play. And so there's definitely something, and so he's definitely locking down the city in preparation, because they tried it during his first presidency. I mean, we're still in the first year of Trump. He done so much has happened. Like
it seemed like he's been the president longer, right? He only been here 8 months. It's been 8 months. Man, I'm sorry, 9. It's September now. 9 months.
Yeah, time is being compressed. There's a lot of even with the movement of the moon and the stars, a lot of celestial events and unique moons and things. Like time is being compressed. There's a lot of things that is happening in a short amount of time period right now. And, because we're in it, we're not really seeing it or feeling it. But it's like one of those things when you're looking at something and it look like it's moving slow, but as soon as you turn away and then look back at it, you're like, dang, you see all this progress that took place. But there's a lot going on. Time is literally being compressed. And, we're at this point where, like I said, it's going to be clear as day to everybody what's going on. It's very soon. You know what I mean? And I think, like you said, that's what, they're locking down certain cities and certain things because they know something's coming, or they're just trying to prepare for what somebody might make happen. Like with his first term, all of a sudden we had this virus, right? All this, something just comes out of nowhere. But it's interesting to see. We watching it and witnessing it in real time. That's for sure.
No, absolutely. And just to cause shout out to DeFi King because he just sent me some info regarding crypto taxes. So he said crypto taxes 2027 will be enforced first year being 2028. And then this is the crypto tracking page that he sent me. Apparently I think they work with Metaculus or something. As y'all can see right here on the page. Let me go back to this is their let me go to their Twitter account. Coin tracking right here.
Shout out to DeFi King, fam.
Shout out to DeFi King. He always find a gem. So coin tracking, that's the name of the X account. But it says that this is their new importer that just launched. The community X we delivered. So they integrated the XPR network. So you can now track all your transactions with XPR network with coin tracking. So I guess this is going to help you keep up with your taxes. So yeah.
That's interesting. What I would say is, even in the present system, there are people who live in the public, there are people who live in the private. There's, the tax code doesn't apply evenly to everybody. And, the powerful thing about what you guys are doing and what we've been doing is showing people how to move decentralized. And, I was even with this present administration, I was surprised that they allowed Tornado Cash to be, accessible and utilized. If people don't know what Tornado Cash is, essentially, you can look at it like money laundering. It's like you put crypto in to one side and it splits it up into like all these different, payments, and you won't be able to track it. It goes to these different areas. And then on the other side, it will go to where you designate to, but nobody can track it and trace where the money went. So Tornado Cash, it had a lot of value before, they got like, banned or whatever have you. Now they're legitimate again. But yeah, Tornado Cash was crazy, right? So that's back legitimate. Tornado Cash is legitimate now. And I'm just saying that to say that for those who don't know, yeah, you will be subject and have to worry about those particular things. But for those who know how to move in this space, it probably won't apply to you.
This is why we've been preaching DeFi. We've been trying to tell y'all that is the cheat code. That's the hack. Because when you borrow against yourself and you taking loans, that's not taxable. You know what I'm saying? This is why we keep trying to get y'all hip and get y'all in decentralized finance. This is why.
Yep, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless y'all want to be giving these folks a portion of your bread, then be my guest. I ain't giving them shit. They ain't get it back in blood. I done told y'all that. They get it back in blood, nigga, because I ain't,
Yeah, this our 40 acres and a mule. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming to save you. Donald Trump ain't coming to save you. Obama ain't coming to save you. Your mama ain't coming to save you. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how we going to create our generational wealth and build our legacy. And it's for those who, like I said, who have eyes to see, ears to hear, who put themselves in position. You're fortunate and you're blessed, because not a lot of people are getting this information. I mean, even the live streams that, BlockNation do, when we hop on these streams should be getting tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. Millions of people need to hear this information.
But if me, you, and D was up here arguing about who's a rat, we'll have hella views in here right now.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. 10,000 minimum followers and views on the live stream if we was talking about, all that nonsense, that's going on. But it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
That's why you're not part of the chosen, because you're able to tap into a frequency that most people aren't tapped into. And then even those people you expose to this frequency, they're not interested. So it's something unique about you. Don't ever mistake that.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I told y'all, like, as you elevate, don't look back. You ain't gonna want to anyway.
You gotta keep fine tuning your frequency, fam. You gotta keep tuning that shit like it's the radio. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, no, we gonna make it. I'm telling you. Also,
that's
my shit. Yeah. I got another message from DeFi King too. He said, all the hack stuff that's coming out regarding cold wallets. He said, don't fall for the bait. He said they're fear mongering people out of cold wallets. Don't take the bait. I'm echoing a little bit over there, Rick. I guess take me off your Bluetooth.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, don't take the bait. I was thinking, because I've been seeing the cold wallet, so I've been trying to figure it out. That's why I really hadn't talked about it too much. But yeah, make sure y'all don't take that bait, because now that when he said it like that, they trying to get y'all out the cold wallets so y'all will put y'all shit on their platforms, so that you're not self-custodying, so that you're not a bank. Obama already told y'all they don't want people walking around having Swiss bank accounts in their pockets.
Let me take that.
Okay.
Let me take that for you. Let me take that for you.
Careful, like, just don't be on the internet clicking on shit. Like, y'all need to be careful now. Like, this ain't the old days. We out of dial-up days and all. Like, this is not the new days of the internet. Y'all have been on the internet long enough to know to not just be clicking on shit. Don't share your cold wallet information, your seed phrases and shit with random websites with random shit because you're trying to get airdrop. Because you're trying to get free crypto. Be careful with that type of shit. It ain't gonna be worth it.
Yep. I lost a lot of money early on in my blockchain experience trying to get airdrops and free crypto, connecting my wallet to the wrong thing. So yeah, most definitely.
I don't think that Nano S is okay. I don't think the Nano X is cool. Well, which one is it? Hold on. I've been on Descent Wallet. Like, I don't buy. I haven't bought Ledger. Hold on. What is this? I got the name of it on here. I don't know. Is this the one? The one that's bigger, like the one that's more expensive, not the cheaper one. What is this one? Hold on.
With the X?
It's the X, right? Yeah, because it's an S and an X. I think the S. I would get your shit off the S. The X is okay. It's the S one is not okay. I forgot what happened with that one because
What happened with it?
I had to pull it up, bro. I forgot. Hold on. But I wouldn't fuck with that Nano S. Nano S Ledger. Hold on.
Oh, it was hacked.
You know, Ledger is stopping support for the Nano S. They're not supporting it no more. That's what it is. For the Nano S, yeah, Ledger stopped support for Nano S. So yeah, but the Nano X and then the new ledgers that they've been coming out with, them is cool, but they stopped support for the Nano S. So definitely move your shit. But yeah. I've been on Descent wallet and I'm actually looking into some other wallets. Just in case. But yeah.
Y'all talk about Dovu lately? Dovu been moving.
Dovu been moving? Shit, I hadn't even checked my little hash pack.
I think like up 100%, I think, in the last week.
Oh shit. Ain't nobody been talking about that. You know, the market been mad slow. Ain't nobody been talking about it. Hold on. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. Dovu is they got 55% of their coins already staked. They just did a major partnership with India. So obviously it's a big carbon credit, RWA play. They got their own operating system. You know, obviously that's on H-bar, but yeah, I think Dovu is definitely a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice little bag of Dovu. But yeah, they've been moving.
Yeah, they dropped to 0 in the past 30 days.
Yeah, I listen because H-bar, niggas better start sleeping on H-bar. Let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, Dovu definitely moving. Oh shit.
Yeah,
it's a little move.
Y'all better lock in with Tune.fm as well. D sent the go on mute, Rick, because your thing echoing. What was that? Lizzo D has Lizzo video earlier and she's talking about the music industry. And how, you know, everything's changing. So that's how y'all know this is another indicator that we're on the brink of things changing. Honestly, I should play the video. You texted
me. Yeah, play it. Fuck it. Play it.
Yeah, you did text it to me. Okay, I can let me send it to Telegram real quick.
See, I had told y'all that the music industry has collapsed and they're keeping it hush hush. Do y'all know Lizzo over here? All right.
All right, here we go.
Hey, sis said Dovu different. Shh.
Bro, why does all this be coming up? Okay.
And they're keeping it hush hush. Say industry interacting with live performances and see, I had told y'all that the music industry has collapsed and they're keeping it hush hush. Do y'all know Lizzo over here? All right. Here she is.
Y'all got to remember how much money is in the music industry. So this is how y'all know shit is changing.
Herself exposing that all of your favorite artists have been dropping projects, albums, summer bangers, right? But nobody is hearing about it unless you are Beyonce. I told y'all in that last video with Cardi B, but a lot of y'all was saying I'm capping, I'm reaching and all that type of stuff. Well, she is saying that everyone is moving to TikTok and interacting with their fans in real time, performing live performances and all that type of stuff because everything has changed. Check this out.
The music industry is in complete shambles right now, and you can use that to your advantage. Back in the day, the music industry was very algorithmic, as any other industry was, but that industry was controlled to a certain extent. Now that we are in the digital streaming age, there is no control over the algorithm. And it is stressing people the fuck out, myself included. Every major artist besides Beyonce has dropped music this year or is planning to drop music this year or has featured on somebody's record this year. I dropped a mixtape over the summer. I had SZA and Doja Cat on it, and I just dropped the deluxe to my mixtape today. And yet there are still people who don't even know I dropped music. Every major artist from Lady Gaga to Drake has dropped albums this year, and yet everyone is saying there's no song of the summer. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's not because the music isn't incredible. It's because the way that the algorithm is set up, no one can serve the masses anymore. This industry used to be based on serving the masses, basically like servicing your song out to certain channels and certain radio stations. The internet space wasn't so congested. There was a clear channel back in the day for major artists to put their music out and serve the masses. Now you have to
see, and there's pros and cons to what she said, because the issue with how music used to be distributed was gatekeepers. That was the issue. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, if you don't do something, your shit ain't getting played. You know what I'm saying? So now it's open. This is why I like the direction music going in, because now artists have no excuse. No one can, no one can stop you. You can put your shit out yourself.
24/7.
Tune.fm Jam is on the hashtag. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre is already working with them. I love it. Lizzo and them in Sham, because this is what's happening. This is what's so funny. Because people I think it's a lot of people like us that really don't give a fuck about celebrities. Like, I'm not somebody that would be fanned out. If Lizzo was to walk down the street right now in my neighborhood, I wouldn't give a fuck. Truthfully, like LeBron could be outside hooping at the park right up the street. I don't give a fuck, because I'm not oozing and eyes, and they're human beings. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't. Oh my god, it's like no. So what celebrities are finding out is that you are not as big as you thought you were, and how we know that y'all are not as big as y'all thought y'all were is because y'all would have never had to call up Kai Cenat. Y'all would have never had to link with a Drewski to stay relevant. These niggas ain't did movies. Y'all niggas done been in movies with Will Smith and Denzel Washington and all types of shit, and y'all niggas gotta go and link with Kai Cenat to stay relevant. So that's how you know y'all was just boosted up and propped up by what she's talking about by Hollywood. It was just one way, and now that they got all these different angles, Hollywood in shambles because they can't control all that shit no more. The control is gone. So I like the direction we're going in. Truthfully.
Because it puts the power in the artist's hands. You know what I'm saying? You could literally run the same video. I see it. This dude Kyle Bethel. Shout out to him, because I saw his come up. I saw him just put out the same song every single fucking day on TikTok. I'm a decent man from the city of demons every single fucking day, yo. And he just did not stop. And now he's doing shows and all types of shit just because he was just posting every fucking day, fam. So you got people like Lizzo and all these other artists talking about like, ain't no song of the summer, because like what you said, fam, you got to be able to fit in a nigga day now, fam. If you're not fitting a nigga day, it ain't making sense.
Nope.
Facts. Yeah, the only thing constant is change, young. The only thing constant in the universe is change. That's for sure.
Yep, and that's what's going on. It's like another 30 seconds. I'm gonna let her finish her.
To serve your people.
So yeah, think about it. Everybody's got their own private television or computer in their pocket now, and you could just swipe up to watch whoever it is that you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to watch wrestling when you can just watch basketball or music videos or watch someone on TikTok perform? So instead of the narrative being controlled in some shape, form, or manner, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Everybody's in their own universe, kind of, in a way. But yeah, now if you look on TikTok, there's a whole bunch of quote-unquote celebrities doing their thing now, y'all. This is the new shift. It's here. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about.
Yeah, like I told y'all before, I remember when what's her name from City Girls? She hopped on Twitch, and she ain't had nobody in her live stream.
Who, Carisha?
Yeah, Carisha hopped on Twitch, and she ain't had nobody. Like all of them are doing it because like what they finding out is that, and we already knew this, but anybody that does music or work within the music industry, we knew this years ago. Everybody else just now finding out. When you go to some of these celebrities' pages and you see that they got 3, 4, 5 million followers, they don't. Those are bots. They don't have those followers. Like they don't. So what they're finding out is you're not as big as you thought. That's what a lot of celebrities are finding out is you're not like for instance, I seen a video of a dude and some young dude. He seen Taraji. She was at the post office just getting ready to go drop some mail off, but like she just looked like a regular ass female. That's what I be talking about. Like she's a regular girl. Like these people like, and that's what y'all finally figuring out that like, oh, like, duh, they're humans. I don't know why y'all was worshiping them anyway. Like, but
that and they gotta grind crazy now because I'm seeing more like bigger actors like doing all these shows and little shit over here, little shit over there. I'm like, damn, fam, because the game changed, yo. The game changed. It's an attention-based sport, fam. if you're not here,
Yeah, you can see Ray J telling you right there. Just Ray J, like you said, all on passing that jump. They need money. They ain't eating like they was. You know what I'm saying? And then now when you get thrusted into that higher income bracket, living that lifestyle, and you gotta maintain that, and they having a hard time.
I'm gonna tell y'all now straight up, because I didn't sign no NDA. So me and T didn't sign no NDA. That nigga Ray J is, listen, the only reason why he looks like a celebrity is because of who his sister is. And they have to keep him in control so that he doesn't come out and say any of the things that he has done and seen. He is Randy's brother, okay? But it looks like Ray J is somebody because he got these people with him. Ray J is broke, right? Like I wouldn't say broke, but Ray J is, listen, I was there, gang. D was there. The niggas like, listen, everything Ray J doing is like the shit with Cam Newton. I seen that video that nigga said 8 times 4 with 33. That nigga know how to stay. He know how to stay relevant on the internet, but that nigga Ray J ain't. Listen, my experience in LA, I have a whole different perspective on these people now. Like after being in LA, these people are not who y'all think they is, gang. Like these people are literally the most shallow human beings you ever meet, gang.
I mean, because they got to keep it going. They got to keep it going. If they don't keep it going, then, you know, like you said, Rick, the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else they gonna do, fam? What else they gonna do? Yeah, listen, you got Will Smith out there performing overseas, fam. Somebody just said it. And they had the AI crowd or whatever. That shit was wild.
Yeah.
Wow, fam. I'm like, Will Smith for real?
I mean, he told us he would do some shit like that, you know, when he did the little commercial and shit. He was like, you know, when he was trying to give everybody some perspective on this. You know, he told y'all. He told y'all, he showed y'all.
Everything that glitter ain't gold. And so yeah, you looking at somebody's lifestyle and you think they got it good and you will have no idea. I remember it was a popular Super Bowl commercial. I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was like, you know, he was living the American dream. He had the house and the car and he's on his lawnmower, you know, and he's smiling, but he's like, I look like I have everything, but I'm in debt to my eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, either in debt and then, you know, you're financing your lifestyle. You know, but you don't really have the income. You don't really have the assets. And as soon as there's a little disruption in the market or the economy, then you see these people and you're like, wait, I thought you on TV and it's like, nah, it's not really like that. You know, even in the networking space, a lot of the people that I know in the network marketing companies who were making a lot of money at one point in time and you think they're good. And then you get closer and you know these people and it's like, oh, it's not really what it seems. You know, they made it. People will make money, but it's the problem is they don't know how to save money or preserve the money and then grow the money. They spending it the same way they making it because they trying to maintain what money should look like. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times, these celebrities and just people who got it good at some point in time, you'll see them down as well because they just then practice, you know, good, savings and investing habits. Yeah.
Perfect time to reinvent yourself. Perfect time. Perfect platforms to reinvent yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you can.
Yep. I was showing y'all the Lizzo thing just so y'all could see the music industry is shifting. So the opportunity there on Hashpack is jam. That is why I was showing y'all that. And this is what artists is gonna have to learn about. This is what artists gonna have to do. That's why they keeping Tory Lanez ass in jail. If Tory was out right now. This is literally why they locked him up for this moment. Because I was like, when they locked him up, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit hadn't really popped off yet. Like the AI and the digital era hadn't. We was on the way there, but we weren't there yet. So I'm like, damn. But he's put away because Tory be going crazy right now if he wasn't in jail. The whole Web3 music scene would have popped off by now, which would have then in turn popped off the Web3 social media. It pop all that shit off and see they want to do stuff on daytime because all this shit is planned. See, Tory was fucking the schedule up. He like, hell no, this nigga gonna have this shit jumping a year or two before we wanted to pop off. Lock his ass up. Like, we don't want it to pop off in 2025. We wanted to pop off in 2026, 2027. You know what I'm saying? He would have had
more time. We need more time. It's the legacy markets you was talking about, Rick. It was the legacy markets. It's them legacy markets, man. Like they don't want to let this shit go, fam, until they gotta really let it go.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So they was just trying to get every dime, every penny they could up until, you know, all this shit collapsed. But that's why, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why they really, like, they don't care about these artists and shit no more. That's probably why they allowed the phone calls for Thug to come out. You know, because once they can't use you and make money off you no more, you mean nothing to them. They're not protecting you no more. And that is why all this shit is happening. They don't care no more. So now they're like, yeah, go ahead, Atlanta PD. Y'all trying to bait him, then go ahead. You know what I'm saying? He's not useful to us anymore anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't make money like this. So yeah.
Ain't no, like you said, ain't no excuse no more, fam. Ain't no excuse no more. If you're an artist, hell, even if you're an actor, fam, you could be getting it popping right online.
Yeah, right? But everybody figuring it out, because I'm seeing more and more people starting to make content that I would have never thought would have started attempting to make content. So everybody see what's going on, gang. Everybody see what's going on.
Yeah, and the AI music, the AI movies, like the AI, there's gonna be some AIs that are gonna be celebrities. There's gonna be there's gonna be AIs that are like celebrities. Like, that's not a real person, but everybody's gonna like either love something that they do, or
it's the kids.
Yeah. You gotta think about the future generations that are coming up. You know, they're the ones who kind of set the trend, or they'll be catered to. And I mean, I'll be listening to some AI music on YouTube. If you type in like I can't even remember the name of that one channel was, but like they got some good ass AI music. You know what I'm saying? And then even like, obviously you see like some movies, like you scroll through TikTok, you'll see people who create AI movies, biblical recaptures or whatever have you, and like, I mean, stuff looking crazy. Like, so
damn, somebody
AI can take over anything.
Somebody said Timberland signed his first AI artist.
Timberland be on TikTok every night.
For real?
Yeah. Timberland be on TikTok every night talking about this shit, talking about like, yeah, and niggas be like coming at his neck, and I be like, how you gonna tell the man that made 4-page letter and all this shit what he could do? Right. Have you ever made 4-page letter? Have you ever made Are You That Somebody? Have you ever made fucking any of those missy shits? You can't tell him what to do. This nigga is the MacGyver of making beats. Nigga will take quarters, a page, and some rope and make the hottest beat ever.
Yeah. For real.
Come on, fam.
Damn, we are really in different times. This is crazy. Watching this shit turn over and going into this digital era. So I hope y'all taking advantage of the opportunity that y'all have here. You know what I'm saying? For those that's trying to figure out the token, it's on Hashpack. Jam, Dovu, the one that Rick brought up. Also, don't forget about what was the other one on Hashpack that I'll be buying? Bank Social. Don't forget about Bank Social as well. Bank Social, Tune.fm, Dovu. Them like my top 3 right there outside of H bar. Definitely look into those, y'all. Definitely look into those. It's just we on the brink of something. Whatever they get ready to do, I wonder if they gonna, whatever Black Swan they do. What I'm trying to figure out is, okay, we get the rate cuts in the next week or two. Do we get the Black Swan in September, or is this gonna happen before Thanksgiving? Are we having Thanksgiving with our family, or are we finna be in the crib? What I'm trying to figure out. Are we in the crib with it, or we having Thanksgiving? Which are we have? If we having Thanksgiving, drop turkeys. If y'all think we having Thanksgiving, drop turkeys. I'm trying.
I know one thing. If Trump wasn't in here, we'd be. I can't even, like, it'd be a sci-fi movie or like a dystopian reality. I can't even imagine, had Kamala won, how the crypto space and just how everything would look like right now. I mean, I can't even imagine. But I know one thing, with Trump in here, I do feel more it won't be as crazy as it might have been with Kamala. But I know I think it's either way, something's going to go down. You know what I'm saying? But
I can't even imagine where we would be right now. What would we be talking about right now if Kamala was the president? Seriously, I don't know what shit.
It'll be a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah,
but sure. I don't know if it's gonna be any as optimistic as we are right now.
I probably would have had to detox from the internet.
Damn.
If she had became president, just for my mental, I would have had to stay off the internet. I wouldn't even be going live right now. I ain't gonna lie. That shit would have had me. It had me fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you. We would all be mad, angry. We would all be mad, angry.
Hey.
The innovation.
So you saying you would feel how like jokers felt when Trump got elected the first time? Because remember when Trump got elected the first time, jokers thought it was like a wrap. Like you remember back in 2016?
Yeah, because niggas thought we was going back to the
jokers
I
like,
remember,
no.
yeah, this is when you know what I'm saying. This when I was a sheep because I was in college in 2016. I was finna graduate.
I was like, fam, it can't be that bad, fam. We had Ronald
Yeah,
Reagan.
but then I was like, I had mixed emotions. I was like, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Like, whatever.
Nah.
He
Only reason I say that because I'm like back in the day, your actor, what's his name? Ronald Reagan was an actor. He became president, fam.
Yeah.
He was a literal actor in Hollywood that became president, fam. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. They were gonna tax unrealized gains. That is what would have pissed me off. Yeah, that's what we'd be up here. Yeah, we'd be up here cussing it. We'd be up here fighting the air.
Yeah.
Fighting the air game. Nah, I would have been making arrangements getting the hell out of this country if she had became pregnant. Because I'm not giving y'all no. I'm not giving y'all that. No, hell no. And when she talking about her, she was trying to do it at like 40-50%. I don't think they would have let her because that's their money too. But the fact that she was saying she was gonna do that, it was what was unsettling for me. I don't think it would have went through, but it would have been some type of unrealized capital gains, but not the number she said. Because what did she say? Did she say like 46%? It was crazy.
It was something crazy. It was like
it
was at least 30%. It was at least 30 to 40%. I remember being something crazy.
Like, I would have been shit. By now, I would have took a trip to South Africa and been buying some damn land. I can't imagine what the fuck I'd be doing right now. I'd probably be in Thailand trying to figure it out. Like, yeah.
Hey, I'm be in Thailand.
Oh yeah, you about to go? You show? Yeah. Rick gonna be in Thailand with for the Texas coin, right?
Yeah, for Texas coin. Yeah, that is an all-time high too, $3 something. But
I told Rick, you gonna be in Thailand when we get rate cuts.
Look, I think it might be a good thing. I'm about to cut shit might go down.
But what if chill. Pop off and you can't get back? What if shit
coming back to the 30th?
That's what I'm saying. So what if some shit pop off?
I can't hear you.
Oh, it might be his car. You on mute? No, I was saying if shit pop off for Rick in Thailand, how he getting back? What if some shit happen? He can't get back.
Hey man, he'll be all right.
He'll be all right in Thailand.
He'll be all right. So
what token was on Hashpack? Jam, Dovu, Bank
Social. Oh, Jam.
Yeah, V said I would be planning my ticket to dip out of America. I'm telling you. But yeah, y'all. Rick, can you hear us? H Sweet for sure. Yeah, we like H Sweet for sure. I can't even hear Rick. Check, you on mute though, Rick. Rick in the car.
He might be talking to somebody.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, y'all. Other than that, though, that was it. That was the updates that we had for today. So we'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna actually share some stellar stuff that DeFi King has shared with us. Some stellar information. I'll have all that ready tomorrow for y'all, and we'll talk about that. But other than that, y'all, the raffle ends tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. For those that want to participate in the raffle, to help out me and D as far as equipment goes, so we can continue to get y'all this content and live stream and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The raffle ends at 10 a.m. We pick 3 winners tomorrow on live. The 3 winners will get free access to the Patreon for life as well as classes. So yeah, make sure, so y'all look out for your emails. For those that haven't gotten it, you'll be receiving a number in your email, and we're gonna do the drawing live here on TikTok as well as YouTube to see who wins. Y'all got 24 hours to claim your motherfucking win. What is it called? Earn it. Claim your shit.
Are we gonna do it again? Are we gonna do it again? Do it again for sure. I was just talking to Cecil earlier, man. He already put some content together for the Patreon, so he got some deals. About to be 5, man.
We about to be printing money together, y'all. That's what this is about. We're gonna go through this whole thing together. We about to be printing money over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure. Make sure you get you a raffle ticket, gang. Because what we about to do it's about to be on some futuristic shit game. We on some multi-million-dollar shit right now, and it ain't just me and D. It's everybody that's gonna be in this Patreon. We getting ready to be printing money. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody asked what raffle on YouTube.
What raffle? Oh, we're doing a raffle. So we started a raffle last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started doing, so we're doing a raffle. So me and D are doing a raffle on to raise funds so that we can get some better equipment and stuff, because it's just too much going on. We need monitors and microphones and all that type of shit, better lighting, all that. So we're raising to get better equipment. So we wanted y'all to get something out of it. So we're picking 3 winners to they'll get a free slot in the Patreon, as well as classes. And we're picking the winner tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, make sure y'all get them raffle tickets. The cutoff time is 10 a.m. So y'all got from now to 10 a.m. to get them raffle tickets. By the time we hop on live at 12, it's gonna be closed. So don't forget, I'll put a reminder in your phone for those that just for some reason want to wait till 2 minutes before we do the before we close it. Y'all want to wait to that last second. So just put a reminder in your phone, okay?
So you mean when we pay $20, we have a spot? No, we're doing a raffle. We're doing a raffle. So the $20 is for the raffle spot. We're picking 3 winners for lifetime access to the Patreon.
Yeah, just 3 winners. Just because you got a $20 raffle don't mean you know what I'm saying? It's a raffle. You're putting in to win.
Go to the link in the bio on TikTok. Go to the link in the bio.
Yeah, link in bio for those that and we appreciate everybody who is donating. We appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? If it don't apply, let it fly. We just putting it out there. We want to continue to scale up, continue to give y'all this content, this information. Regardless of a lot of our counterparts missing out, but those that do have the ear to listen, we're trying to reach those people. So yeah. But who the fuck is this?
And then if you signed up in the past couple of hours, you'll get your number later.
Somebody just called. Who the fuck that was? It was FaceTime.
You'll get your number tonight. You'll get your number this evening. If you signed up just in the past several hours, you will get your number. You'll get your number. Remember, 10 a.m. is the cutoff, fam. So
yeah, for sure. So yeah, 10 a.m. cutoff time, y'all. 10 a.m. cutoff time. So yeah, we'll see y'all tomorrow when we do this. We'll do this raffle live. We're excited. We're launching that Patreon tomorrow as well. Patreon is getting launched tomorrow, so we're excited about that. So yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and print this money together. Go ahead and get your mind right. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Sure will.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Kween and Dean, we're building dreams in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean and D dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Twirl with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in the flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you wanna roll, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set with pace in the hustle at the block to your light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and Dean,
This shit real.
we're building
Oh my god.
dreams
Oh my
in this
god.
crypto world. Nothing